Hi, I'm Cheyenne, and I'm going to talk about some people and events that influenced who I am today and how I behave. So the first person I want to talk about is Miss Horton. She was my 8th grade biology teacher as well as my 9th grade AP biology teacher. She was a great teacher who was always there for us, whether we needed life advice, school advice, relationship advice, really anything. She also helped me figure out what I wanted to study in college. I'm a biology major, and AP biology was my first AP class, but I already knew that was something I wanted to do with my life thanks to her. She made the class content super engaging and interesting, and she was really passionate about the subject. And she also worked really hard to instill a sense of confidence in me and my abilities as a student and later a scientist. She changed my behavior by making me more dedicated to school, both then and now, as I look back on her as an inspiration. And she also gave me a long list of life advice in my senior letter that I still apply to my life today. The list is way too long to describe here, but all of it was really meaningful to me, and I think about it every day. So moving on from high school, I had this confidence about what I wanted to study and what I wanted to do with my life, but I was very nervous about making friends. I'd always been an anxious person, and I was really worried I would carry that into college with me. So when I got to college, I went on the Incoming Freshman Alternative Break Trip, also known as IFAB, where we went to Wilmington, North Carolina for a week. And this was a big step out of my comfort zone because I was away from home for a week with 7 or 8 other people that I had never met before. Half the students were from Statesboro, half were from Armstrong, but I had met none of them. By the end of the trip, we had so much fun, we worked so hard, and we did so much good in that community. This really helped change my behavior because it made me realize how important community service is to me, and so I started incorporating that into my routine. So I got involved on campus with Southern Leaders and Serve 912 and started working to make that part of my life. It also made me realize ways to manage my anxiety, like being more active and doing something useful to get me out of my head and really put emphasis on doing rather than thinking. And that really leads me into what I want to change this semester. So the first thing I want to change is being more active. Being more active is important to me because it helps reduce my anxiety, as I said, and it's also a big component of staying healthy. And with the pandemic going on, I know I'll feel better if I can do anything in my power to keep myself and my body healthy. I've already started doing this by using YouTube videos to do guided yoga practices every night, but I also want to talk to my roommate about working out together and kind of using her as an accountability partner. She's really into fitness, and I know she would help keep me motivated and accountable every day. Another thing I want to change this semester is have a more consistent daily schedule. Honestly, I've always been kind of a procrastinator, but I've realized in the times where my life is super scheduled out, when I know what I'm going to study, know what I'm going to eat, know when I'm going to sleep, I get my work done a lot faster and have a lot more free time because I'm not pushing things off to make free time for myself. So I plan to do this by using scheduling apps like Google Calendar to schedule out my day, sometimes even down to the hour, to know what to do that day. And I also want to practice mindfulness to check in with myself, both with my anxiety and also with my scheduling, and see what's working for me, what's not, and also to stay present in the moment and really value my time. Overall, I think looking back into the experiences we've had in the past and how they impact us really helps us look forward into the future of how we can make changes to improve ourselves.